let's make Tuscan chicken in the crock pot. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're opening the chicken and putting it in the crock pot. This is chicken breast, okay? You can use chicken tenderloins, you can use boneless chicken thighs, whatever your heart's desire you can use. Alright, now I'm going to chop up this onion and we're going to put it in our pan with avocado oil. I like to slice mine just thick. It don't matter how you slice it. It's just according to your preference. Oops. I'll fix it. And then, as I said, we'll put a little bit of avocado oil in, and then we'll put this on the medium. Normally, this is the part where you put your minced garlic in, but I forgot it at the store, of course. So, we're not going to add it now. I got some garlic powder, but I'm not going to put it in with the onions right now. So, just telling you, if you had minced garlic, that's when you would put it in. You would put it in with the onions. Alright, so when the onions start getting fragrant, you will put 1 cup of the heavy whipping cream in. I need probably to add more to that, so let me add more to that because I'm running out. Alright, here it goes into the pan. Then we got Parmesan cheese, 1 whole bag. This is 6 ounces. Usually it's 8, but you know how it goes. They always make it smaller. Alright, once that gets in there, then you're just going to start stirring it up. I forgot to show this in my intro, but 1 cup of chicken broth needs to go up in here too. There we go. That wasn't a whole cup, so that's a whole cup now. So I am turning up the eye a little bit to get this the cheese starting to melt and for everything to come together. I am going to put some garlic powder in. Put over how much in you want. If you don't put in the minced garlic when you first started this pan, okay? Okay, now I'm going to put some dried tomatoes in there. The same dried tomatoes. You know, put however many you want. Might as well just put the whole bag at this point. Alright, when it starts to kind of want to boil, I'll turn it down to low and let it simmer for a little while. It's been probably about 2 minutes, so we are going to turn off the eye and I'm going to transfer this into the crock pot. Alright, here we go. Going over that chicken in this crock pot. Alright, so we're going to cook this on high for about, I put it on 7 hours just because we're going to church at about, I don't know, 5 something. So it'll just be on. It'll be fine. And when we get back from church, we will have us a nice meal. Oh, and I forgot, you do not put your spinach in until like an hour before that you think it's going to be done if you're doing it in the crock pot. So before I go to church, I'm going to throw the spinach in. Alright, so I just put the spinach in and I'm going to kind of get it down into the wetness down here. And we're going to see how it turns out in just a few minutes. I went ahead and shredded the chicken up and that's what it's looking like. So we're going to let it cook for a little bit longer. I got it on warm for a little while and waiting on my broccoli to get done. And that's it. I've done mine over broccoli with some cheese on top.